Hi, everyone. I'm Autistic, and this is a podcast for adults who recently found out they're autistic and are looking for other autistic people like them. To be honest, I have no idea if what I'm about to talk about has anything to do with autism, but I'm hoping someone listening can relate to this, and if so, can you please email me and let me know that you do this too? Because I haven't ever met anybody that does this. So either it's an autistic thing or just a me thing, maybe. And this I'm talking about is saying thank you to people all the time for all the things. And what brought this up was I was at a different emergency room yesterday because I was vomiting up blood, and I'm not sure if it's related to the huge cyst I have or not. Plus, the VA emergency room doctor suggested the ER that I went to yesterday because they would see me right away, and also the VA doesn't have the capability to do certain things or certain surgeries. So I was at this ER from 6 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. And I can't even count how many times I said thank you to them. I thanked the nurse for taking my vitals, even though that's his job. I thanked the other nurse for telling me what kinds of tests they'd be doing, which was her just doing her job. I thanked the first nurse again when he walked me to the ultrasound room. I thanked the ultrasound person for seeing me. A second ultrasound person came in to do another ultrasound because I think the first person was in training. So I thanked the other ultrasound person, and I thanked her again when she escorted me back to my room. And I'm so sorry because this is definitely TMI, but suddenly I had a barfing fit that went on and off for 5 minutes while I was in the room. And I barfed so loud that one of the nurses came in to give me meds for nausea and pain because I was having a lot of pain too in my stomach area where the cyst is. And I thanked him big time because those meds made me feel so much better. And I thanked the other nurse when she told me she'd be doing a referral to a gyno place that does surgeries like the one I had, or the one I need, sorry. And this is also TMI, I'm sorry. But should I say this? I don't know if you even need to know this. Okay, but oh God, they had to do a rectal exam on me. It was only a 10-second thing, but I've never done one before. And what did I do? I thanked her for giving me a rectal exam. What the fuck? That's weird. My God. I mean, the first thing I said to her, because I didn't know what that involved, I was like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. And she's like, well, I do this more often than you may think I do. She's like, that's all I do all day is stick my finger up people's butts to make sure that they're doing okay down there. And, I was like, can I be knocked out for this? But apparently not. So that's just weird that I thanked her. I don't fucking know why I did that. But I didn't want to be rude. I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, is this normal? Because the reason why I thank people all the time is because I'm genuinely grateful that they took the time to do something for me. Because, as I'm sure you guys know, people are not always nice. Compared to the VA ER and that bitch that was mean to me there, these people were, way friendlier and attentive. And I've been doing this since I was a kid. Hold on, I need some water. Sorry about the dry mouth. But yeah, I've been doing this since I was a kid. I was raised with manners, but I was never told to say thank you for every single thing. And I know back then I was treated pretty badly by my parents, and I was being bullied at school. So anytime someone did something nice for me, I was always so appreciative. Thanks for noticing my existence. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy life to do something for me, whether or not it's your actual job. And in some ways, I probably still struggle with not feeling like I deserve things. I don't deserve the help others can offer, frequently think about this or think this way. And I know that's likely because I've had more people be mean to me than not. So someone being friendly toward me is a big deal. And it doesn't matter who they are or what they do. I just am always so grateful for nice people. Because, I mean, I'm sure some of you guys have had this experience. It's just like, throughout your life, like you meet tons of mean people who don't understand you or don't want to hang out with you or think you're just complaining all the time. I don't know. Like, I've always had people just be a fucking dick to me, especially my parents, which I don't think I've talked about them yet. But like, for context, anytime I needed to go to the hospital as a child that wasn't like a routine visit, my mother was fucking mean to me. Like, I could control how I felt. Like, I couldn't control that. Like, I never got that. But I was always so afraid of having to ask to go to the ER or the hospital to see the doctor or whatever, because I knew she was going to be pissed. And I don't understand that, because like, you're a mother and don't you love your child? Don't you want your child to feel better? Like, how fucking bizarre. So yeah, that's why I struggle with like not feeling like I deserve things. Like, I don't know. And I still say thank you a lot to people I see regularly. Like, I'll thank my wife for cooking dinner, or for taking me to an appointment, or for spending time with me. And she never used to say thank you, but now she does. So, like, not nearly as close to all the times I do it, but I got her saying thank you and using some manners. And she even donates when we're checking out at a cash register, which she never used to do. Like, like how some stores will have, like, would you donate $1 or $5 for like St. Jude's or whatever else they were asking for donations for. So, I mean, that's kind of nice and kind of funny. But yeah, this is a pretty short episode because I truly, truly, truly would like to know if anybody does this. Do you say thank you more than you probably should? Do people tell you that you say thank you too much? My email is in the description, so I'd love to hear that this isn't just me. And it would help me figure out, like, is it autistic thing? Is it an autistic thing or not? I don't know. So yeah, I haven't heard anybody talk about this that's autistic. I haven't seen any or read any articles or anything. So, but this is something that, like, I've also always been given crap for, not by the people I'm saying thank you to, but whoever's around that overhears. Like, you say thank you too much. Like, fuck you, dude. Whatever. Does that matter? Just be nice. Somebody does something for you, be grateful and say thank you. So yeah, that's all I've got for now. This was just me recording to an app on my phone, hoping people find me and listen and relate and maybe have a similar experience to what I had when I heard myself on someone else's podcast. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.